we have a bias here at Meta Group, which is really if you can repair fractured family relationships, that you do so, and that the basis for doing this is to actually see clearly the people in your family and to understand what their capacities are. One of the things that happens in family systems that are insecure or disorganized is that a lot of the needs that children have growing up in those family systems are unmet. And there's a continuing friction that happens later in life when we return to the family of origin and look for those needs as they manifest in the current moment and find again that they're unmet, and then the disharmony that comes from that, particularly when it's aggravated with the long history of that. I suppose we don't talk so much about secure families here. Maybe the why we would is the mystery, but secure families tend to have good conflict resolution skills, so that if something comes up, there's a way for the individual family members to negotiate it. There's a way for the family to gather around and help with the process of negotiation so that things can be settled. And there's a sense, really, that the family is this thing of value and that you don't want to risk it unnecessarily, and that it's enduring and carries forward. And not only is it a place to enjoy, but also a refuge. Something goes wrong. And in insecure family systems or disorganized family systems, that often isn't really the sense of it. It's very tenuous. If you get more down toward the disorganized end of things, estrangement is not unusual. And I bring that up at this point in the conversation because in family systems where needs are not met often, and often there's a hapless quality to that. The caregivers love their children. The caregivers intend to provide for them in a way that's useful, and they intend to support and encourage their children. But when those things don't happen, when that's the intention, well, all of the things that I say about coming together and attempting to repair it and to see what it is that you can actually find useful and meaningful in the family system does not apply when the caregivers tended to harm their children. About 11% of people who experience trauma in their family systems, it's intentional. And that's a whole different world of intentional harm. And I just want to be really clear that none of the things that I say about gathering together and attempting to repair and seeing the value of the family systems and gathering that up applies to that group of people where there was intentional harm. I mean, imagine being a parent and meeting your child's needs 100% of the time. It's unimaginable. But actually, security, it's only 30% of the time that you have to meet that bar. So it is an astonishingly low bar, which many people are able to do. Of course, when you think about it, you have an 85% chance of inheriting from your primary caregiver the attachment strategy that they use. And so secure family systems tend to produce secure family members who then go on to produce more secure family members.